Okay, so if I tell you guys something, would you promise not to tell anybody? All right, I'm gonna tell you something. Promise not to tell anybody. So I've been wondering, why in the world is my lifting so sporadic, like up and down? But if I tell you something, just between me and you, like don't tell anybody, because this is pretty embarrassing, but I'll fill you in on what I think is going on. So usually when I'm lifting, and again, this is a secret, so don't tell anybody, just me and you. Usually when I'm lifting, like all 5 days, I'm solid, I'm lifting, I'm hitting my numbers, I'm doing well. But the last 5 months, it's been weird, like just been off. And obviously I'm getting older. So here's the secret, or here's what happened. So as you get older, obviously your testosterone gets lower and lower. So my testosterone stays pretty high. I'm 47 years old, but it stays pretty high because I lift so much. When you lift a lot, your testosterone stays high. But this is what happened. So I started taking, or just drinking, because I heard somebody say, hey, you should take cow colostrum. It's a new thing. Apparently it's a fad or something right now. You should do colostrum. That's like, milk, but different. It's like once the calf is born, it's colostrum. And so I started taking that, and my testosterone plummeted. And it's not normal. Like, this is so not normal. I am really not able to lift. My body feels 100% different. I was sleeping a lot, which when you have a lot of testosterone, you don't sleep that much because your body's getting you up and moving. And so it was just absolutely irritating, frustrating, all the above. And so now I'm still feeling the effects of that colostrum that lowered my testosterone a ton. Like, it just plummeted. I was sleeping, instead of usually 7 hours I'll sleep a night, I was sleeping 9 hours. And I was like, why am I sleeping so much? Then I saw my strength or my energy start going down. Stopped taking the colostrum, started going back up. Testosterone started to feel better. Strength started getting better. And so I'm hoping that even though I'm old, I'm 47 years old now, even though I'm old, hopefully the testosterone is coming back to where it was before I started taking colostrum. And you might be thinking, well, how do you know it was a colostrum? Because I don't do a lot of changes in my diet, my body. I don't do peptides, I don't do TRT, I don't do that stuff. It's just we eat meat, my wife grains, Mills grain, my wife and daughters mill our own grain. We try to eat as healthy as possible, cut out sugars. And the only thing I changed when I started realizing, hey, my testosterone is just plummeting, I was looking back, my wife said, hey, you've been taking the colostrum, maybe that did it. Even, I'll tell you, my hair started getting thinner too. It was weird. I was like, this is not good. I noticed that was another thing. Then, stopped taking the colostrum, hair started growing back. It was in January I stopped taking it, early January. Strength started coming back, and now still feeling the effects of it. I was supposed to do a max on Saturday, but I could tell my testosterone level. That was the fluctuation down. And that was like the worst level of testosterone. And I've never actually gotten tested, so I don't know what my numbers are. But at least give you a little, I figured it out, why my lifting has been so sporadic for the last 4 or 5 months. So hopefully, praying the Lord blesses my testosterone to come back. But I'm still doing okay. Occasionally hit my normal numbers. So yeah, it's embarrassing. Didn't think I'd be talking about this on a live. Good thing nobody watches. But what they say is, as long as you keep lifting in general for your whole life, heavy weights, your testosterone doesn't drop like it does if you don't do anything. Totally different. All right, let's get past that. So I'm going to, number one, be sweating up a storm. What is the deal? It's so humid in here. I keep telling them about the AC. Turn it up because it's so hot. Oh, it's broken. We have somebody coming and looking. That's one. Somebody sweating up the storm. But two, I'm like, going to Japan on Friday. I'm going to max every day. We're just gonna push the body to the limits, and then 10 days off. Hopefully that heals my injury. Hopefully my testosterone doesn't go away. So, anyways, maxing today, super pump. Or I'll say 1 rep. We'll do a heavy 1 rep. Until I can't. Yesterday I got 255 snatch. Happy about that considering Saturday I could barely do 230. So getting 255 snatch felt good. Then got 275 clean and jerk, which is nothing, but then missed 295. And my testosterone's still trying to come back. So, oh well. The only thing I can do is just keep lifting. At least that's the only thing I want to do. Definitely not taking TRT, which I know a lot of guys do. But I don't want any, as best I can, any chemicals injected or put into my body. So I'm not going to willingly do it. Because you guys think about it. You're trusting a corporation to do the good thing and not put anything negative or bad inside something that you're injecting your body. Look at the ingredients that companies put in products that you eat. Like look at a bag of Doritos and look at the ingredients that was back in when we were growing up, like in the 80s and 90s. Look at the ingredients then, and then look at the ingredients now. It's like tripled the amount of ingredients, and you cannot even pronounce those things. That's a corporation doing that. Oreos too. Ugh. I've even saw people try to burn with a torch Oreo cookies, and they don't burn. Ugh. So if you trust a company that you're injecting something into your body, you're trusting that they're not putting anything nefarious in there, I hope the best for you. But it's not for me. Not for me. And even if they're doing it good now, or doing it right, not putting any garbage in there, and it's exactly what you should be getting, who knows if they're going to be continuing that 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 1 year from now. They might change. Then, at the same time, with all those things, peptides and TRT, what if somebody does something nefarious and puts something terrible in there? Then all of a sudden, whoops, you can't sue us now because for whatever reason our lawmakers did something terrible and said you can't sue them. Do you guys know if you get injured by a vaccine, you cannot sue the vaccine companies? Ronald Reagan put that in. So, best thing to do is be aware of what you're putting in your body. All right, so we're gonna do 1 rep max on everything. Is that a fire alarm? Do you guys hear the fire alarm? Should we run? Okay, you can hear that. So I don't see the employees running out. So I wonder if we're gonna blow up. Okay, I'm gonna put my headphones back on because that's really loud. I'm gonna look over. Can you guys hear that? Do you hear the fire alarm? And there's like strobe lights flashing. I don't see any fire. I don't see any smoke. I wonder if somebody opened the door. I don't see the employees all running around saying, everybody get out, it's gonna explode. Should I continue lifting? I mean, I literally just got warmed up. Like I'm 100% warmed up. There's one person running. This is weird. Should we leave? Or should I lift? Should we run or should we stay? Yeah, I don't see the employees running out, like saying, hey, everybody get out, so. Yeah, I don't see any smoke. Exactly. If they were saying, get out, get out, get out, then you know. Probably. Yeah, absolutely. You're still sitting at the counter there. Yep. Yeah? Oh, well, I'm going to get back to lifting. Oh, that is so loud. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, there's a trainer right there, just kind of training still. And then, okay, let's see. Are they running around? Nope, there's one employee walking in here. Okay, no, all the employees are standing around. Oh, good thing I have headphones on. Sorry you guys have to hear that garbage. All right. I see all the trainers still training. Classes are still going. All right. Headphones block all that garbage out. All right, 135. So we're gonna do a 1 rep, heavy 1 rep. If I can get 260 today, I'll be happy. 265, I'll be ecstatic. 275, oh, doubtful, but we're gonna try it. Heavy 1 rep. But yeah, so like I talked about earlier today, right when I started up, I can tell my testosterone in January was so low. Oh, it turned off. Oh, good. There we go. Maybe one of the person in the class walked out the back door and set up the alarm. Testosterone was really low, I could tell, because I was taking colostrum. That's a new thing coming on the market people are trying to sell. And I found that dramatically lowered my testosterone. It's come back now, but it fluctuates now. It's like, so I think it's going up, but it does this. So praying it's not permanently destroyed. But I mean, I'm lifting okay occasionally, but that's why some days I'm like, why can I not lift what I normally would? Not normal. I mean, I feel great today, so there are other ways that you can tell your testosterone's low without getting a test, which I'm not gonna, it's a little more personal of an information that I don't need to share. I've already shared enough personal information. So if you want to know, send me a DM and I'll let you know. If you're thinking, oh man, what's going on with my testosterone? You send me a DM or something and I'll talk to you one-on-one, give you little insights. But I 100% know the testosterone is low. Or it's getting better, but it was the lowest back then. Is that the champion? Is that the champion? What's up? Your dad's been telling me and bragging about you all the time. Look at her. Awesome. Well, congratulations. Good job. Good job, Dad. That's what I'm talking about. His daughter wrestles and like the best in the either state, I think. So first time seeing her, she's like, looks like 12. So, all right, 165. So, like I said, I'm going to Japan on Friday, so I figure let's go ahead and I'm gonna move these out of their way because I'll be using them. Let's go ahead and do heavy 1 rep every single day we come lift. Just for fun. It's just much better to do it because I want to. That's why I worked out for 8 weeks straight, 5 days a week through injuries to be able to 1 rep. 165 felt okay. I'm also not even doing hook grip. Saving my thumbs. Whoops, other side. So, yep, that's what happened. Good and bad things about getting old. That's really what it comes down to. That felt okay. Here we go. Turn YouTube just a hair. All right, so I'm just doing doubles all the way up. Oh, we did. Okay, so if you guys saw, there was a fire alarm going off and nobody was moving. But now there's the fire department's here. Hey, they're walking in with all their gear, suited up. He's like, all right, who tripped the alarm? Like, he's literally all fire geared up. It's back on again. Oh. Well, at least the fire department's here. We'll see what happens. I'm just going to keep lifting until they tell me to go. I'm thinking it's probably somebody smoking in the bathroom or something. I'm just kidding. It's not high school. I'm just going to keep lifting. 185. I mean, if I have to come back, I will. Nope. They're leaving. Fire Marshal Bill's leaving. They're walking back out. Okay, it looks like we're okay. I think we're going to be okay here. They have a thin candy shell. Surprised you didn't know that. I'll give you 5 stars if anybody knows that quote. Type it in the chat if you know that quote from a movie. I think we'll be okay here. They have a thin candy shell. Surprised you didn't know that. I think your brain has a thick candy shell. That's such a good movie. It's like probably one of the all-time top 10 movies. I'll tell you just a minute. I'll hit this 185 and see how we do. Go ahead, drop a comment. I want to see if you know that quote. 185. Yes, I'm sorry. It sounds so loud. Yep, they're leaving. There we go. All right, we're going to do 185. 185. I don't like having my plates in people's way. All right, 185. I'm going to use straps. Just because I can and I want to. So yesterday I did 255, snatch 1 rep. I'm glad I did that. Totally redeemed myself. All right, what movie was the thin candy shell? 185. Gotta get the head through. Tommy Boy. Tommy Boy. I think it was made in the 90s. Tommy Boy with Chris Farley. Amazing movie. Fire department's leaving. We're good. All set. False alarm, everybody. All right. Anybody guess Tommy Boy for the movie quote? 185. Do another one. It's all good. All right, so I got 255 yesterday. Goals to get 265, but we'll see. If you're just tuning in, I shared why at the beginning of this live, why I'm fluctuating so much in strength. It's because of testosterone. I was taking, there's a new thing, fad, I think. Yeah, it's definitely a fad. Colostrum, cow colostrum. Buddy of mine said, oh, this is so great. I've lost 10 pounds, stronger, all that stuff. Just started taking it. So I was like, all right, I'll try it. What could it hurt? It hurt a lot. Meaning my testosterone plummeted. It was terrible. I bet it works for some people, but definitely not for me. All right, 205. Let's get to one more double, then we'll just do singles. I'll do 205 here, single, then I'll just go to 215 single right after. So I'm doing 205, I'll do 205, then 215 back to back, just so I'm increasing weight. You don't need to keep going on the lower weights because we're going to do 1 rep. 205, big pull. And that was just okay. I mean, it felt okay. Pulled it high. Didn't feel as good as I wanted to. All right, without... Stop. Shouldn't have thrown my straps. There we go. Let's do 215. Back to back. Keep that engine going. 215. Like yesterday, I got 255 snatch. So I'll try to at least get that. Because every day I want to lift heavy because it's fun. I'm going to Japan on Friday, so I figure I got 2 more days of heavy lifting. That's feeling heavier. Not feeling great. I was hoping it'd feel lighter than that. But after doing 55, maybe my body is, like I feel like testosterone's popped up a little bit. Feeling a little better today. But I felt heavy. We'll just see how well we do. Little by little. It's always great to realize what if there is a problem. Oh, that's a song. If there's a problem, I'll solve it. But if there's a problem, if you're able to, that was bad. Dropped on the wood. If you can figure out what the problem is, you can correct it, which hope I did. It's not going to stop me from lifting, so I'll just keep lifting, keep lifting, keep lifting. Oops. Let's say my testosterone drops completely. I'll just lift at that weight. Oh, it got busy right now. Maybe the fire alarm brought people in. What's the deal? All right. We're up to 225. Only doing singles now. But because I was mad at myself for Saturday doing so atrociously bad, I want to do 1 rep. I don't have anything else to say, I guess. Okay, just a lift. 225. 225. Big pull. Let's do it. That felt good. I mean, anytime you can do a power, for me, anytime I could power 225, that's a good day. See, strength is back up. I can't remember what day it was. There was a certain day, was it last week? I couldn't even snatch 205. It was just amazingly irritating. All right. Should I try to power 235? Yeah, of course I should. Praying my testosterone is back up and will stay back up. But it's really interesting. So many people, doctors, and whatever have said the best way to keep your testosterone up is to lift heavy weights. I'm like, done. Done and done. Can I lift heavy weights twice? I'm just kidding. I need a clamp. I'm searching for a clamp. Keep the weights on. No clampage. Give me a sec. I'll go walk around and find a clamp. There, I found one. All right, on my way. Finding a clamp. Okay, 235. Can I do 235 power? If I can do 235 power today, I'm gonna say my testosterone is doing much better. But let's try it. I figure, what do you have to lose? Praise the Lord, my injury is almost healed. All right, 235 power snatch. Let's do it. 235 power snatch. $235. $235. And the reason why I just keep saying it is because it's what I do normally in my brain. Keep thinking of a number, thinking, oh, this is gonna be so much easier than 230. I'm so glad I only have to do 235. 230 would be hard. All right, let's try it. That was definitely a power. Okay, that. And I'm back in the game. I have so many movie quotes. That was from 10 Things I Hate About You. And I'm back in, or at least that's where I remember it. From the 235 power. What's up? I'm pumped. Oh, it's about time. I hate getting weaker. I only like progressing. If I'm not progressing, I might as well be dying. So, I know it eventually. It'll be just maintain what you have. And once you get old enough, try to just maintain what you got. So, all right, that was 235. Let's try 245. Nope. Let's not try 245. Let's try 250. Oh, I'm so glad my testosterone's back. I mean, you might be thinking, why in the world is Dustin talking about testosterone? At the beginning of this live, I mentioned that just last night I figured out why my lifting has been so sporadic for the last 5 months, where normally I feel amazingly solid. Go back and watch it if you are not, don't know. I don't need to go through it all over again. I'm just praying that I'm actually able to keep my testosterone up. What do we got, 250? Well, I did 255 yesterday, so we're getting there. But 235 power, I don't know if I've ever done that. I might have done it once, but that was a legit power. Like I did not, I don't think I went below parallel, so that's awesome. So I got that going for me. All right, 250. Let's do it. Big pull, head through, keep those hands moving. That's what we need. That's what we need. All right, here we go. 250. 250 snatch. That was a little not as good as I want, but hey, if I can get 250, I'm happy. Technique felt much better than it had in the past. So I've done. So it's 245, 250, 255. Let's do 260. Why not? Jump up 10 pounds. Why not? So yesterday I did 255. My 1 rep max is 270. And today I'm just get to have fun doing a 1 rep. Let me sit down and think through that lift. Okay, so I just got 250. We're at 260. 250 felt good and bad at the same time. Like the technique felt solid. I obviously landed it. Caught the bar well. I didn't feel as sturdy as I wanted to though. Yep. All right. So we're gonna do 260 now. My all-time was January. Did it once in September last year, 270. Then did 270 again in January of this year. So I think before I die, my goal is to get 275. And I'm old too, so I got a lot of work to do. It's only 5 pounds, but I think every time that I hit 270, I was like, I don't know, 8 cups of coffee, 3 scoops of adult Kool-Aid called pre-workout. All right, let's do 260. I only had 1 cup of coffee today and 1 scoop of pre-workout, so let's see. 260 snatch. Big pull. Big pull, head through. Big pull, head through. Keep those hands moving. It's going to be the best technique of the day. Best technique of the day. Nope. I'm feeling it. I'm literally feeling it in my brain, like the capacity of my lift. Usually, let me pause for a second. I'm going to think if I'm going to keep going. So yesterday I did 255. I just did 250. If I want to lift heavy tomorrow, I might take a pause. But usually when I go for a really heavy weight, it's when stop being a woman. Just do it. Stop being a little girl. Just do it. Stop thinking about it. Just do it. Be a man. All right. And yes, I insult myself when I'm acting like a little girl. Stop it. You can do it. This is not that heavy. You can do it. Big pull. Commit. I'm going to commit. Going to get a bow flex. That's from Guardians of the Galaxy. No! Avengers. All right, here we go. 260. Let's try it. Nope, I completely felt it. It was not going up. All right, so I got my limitation for today in snatch. Now we're gonna do clean and jerk because we can. There's a, what is it? What would the word be? There's a word. If I max every single day, I'll explain what I mean. If I max every single day like I want to or I'm going to, until I can't, you know, just a heavy one rep. Oh, diminishing returns, that's what it is. And so, diminishing returns. So by Thursday, I probably won't even be able to lift much more. But I figure, I don't care. I'm going to Japan for 10 days. It's time for me to enjoy and have fun doing one rep maxes. Just because I can. All right, so 255 snatch yesterday, 250 today. Felt good, but it didn't feel great. Like I told you, when I was pulling 260, no, when I did 250, I realized I wasn't as stable, strong, and sturdy as I normally would be. So I knew something was up. Like I didn't know how much higher I'd go, but that's why I would just keep going back. Keep coming back. I'm gonna get another towel. This is drenched because it's so hot here. Give me 1 second. Walking over to get another towel. Okay, well I'm glad I'm at least getting in 250 snatch, because when your one rep is 270 and you can't even get, you know, anywhere near that, it gets disappointing. Like on Saturday, I got 230, and I was like, why is that my max right now? Well, I figured it out. Go back and watch the rest of the beginning part of the live if you want to learn what I figured out. But all right, ready to do clean and jerk? I don't know how heavy I'm going to go. We'll see. I'm just going to keep going until I can't lift anymore. All right. No straps because I can't use straps. It's just mobility-wise. Straps don't really work out when you're doing clean and jerk. All right. 185. So even though I just got to 250 on snatch, technique is completely different, even though it looks the same. Completely different. So what you do, start over warming up the technique. 185. There's so many little kids here. And when I say little kids, like college students, because I'm old. But apparently school's out. All right, that was okay. You need faster elbows. Come on. Faster elbows. That's better, but look at my pinkies now. Come on. Hate when my pinkies come out, because then you have to re-rack, and it takes energy. I'll do a single at 215. I don't need to keep doing doubles. I've already done a bunch of doubles with snatch, then 1 rep. So we're just working the way up the weights. 215. 215. Wow, the gym is so packed. Occasionally, like normally I don't even look at anybody in the gym. Just focus on my lifting. But I just paused and said, whoa, look at all the people. What am I at, 215 single? Piece cake, fast elbows. So I have a buddy, Nelson, here at the gym. He wants me to start running with him. My buddy Nelson here at the gym wants me to start running with him. What do you think? Should I run? Anytime anybody says, oh, for cardio, I do this, I jokingly say, what's cardio? And, you know, they laugh. So yeah, I don't do cardio. Well, you can call this cardio because I'm breathing up a storm, but it's not like conditioning for longer durations. But he wants me to run with them, so I'm like, all right, we'll go ahead and do it. All right, so what is this, 215? Single, fast elbows. That was okay. Yesterday I missed 295, clean and jerk. Cleaned it, but I was forward and dropped it through, which was not fun. So I didn't get hurt, so praise God for that. But I was hoping to get 295. I jumped from 275 to 295. Maybe I should have done 285 instead of jumping 20 pounds. Let's see, nope. I was gonna do 225, but 215 to 225, it's only a 10-pound jump. Let's do 235. It's kind of sad, irritating too at the same time, that I've been lifting for 10 years, had never had an issue with testosterone, and taking colostrum that caused my testosterone to get lower. It's coming back up now since I stopped. Like I can totally feel the difference, but I start going live, and then I have all these problems. I have low testosterone. Like I said, it's coming back, but it's just humbling. Definitely humbling. All right, 235? Yep, let's do it. 235. 235. I found my hands tear the most lifting when I'm doing snatch. Clean and jerk doesn't tear as much. All right, 235. We're just gonna do a single. Single all the way up till 1 rep. Because I want to fast elbows. I dropped down too fast. You can see the bar. I dropped and the bar left my shoulders and then crashed down. Don't want to do that. You want to drop fast enough to where it moves, but not so fast that it leaves your shoulders and then crashes down on you. You want it to go down with you and back up so you get as much maximum force without feeling that crash and gravity throwing you down. All right, going 255. So that was what? Is that 235? 235, 255. Feeling so much better though. I hate it when body doesn't respond the way I want it to. Isn't that weird though? Colostrum works for some people. Like my buddy, he swears by it, he loves it. For me, my testosterone crashed like so bad. So bad that I normally sleep 6.5, 7 hours at most. I was sleeping 9 to 10 hours. I'm like, this is not right. And then my lifting was terrible, so another big indication. All right, 255. Just gonna do a single. Let's do a single power. Oh, gym's gotten busier and busier. Good thing I'm the only one doing Olympic lifting, huh? Everybody else is looking over every time I drop the bar. Hey, who's that guy? 255. What is that? I did terrible technique. Very mad at myself. Very mad at myself. That was the worst technique ever. All right, here we go. Let's just hit it. This is me mad. Frustrated mad. Here we go. 255. That was better. Good thing the jerk is the easy part. My goodness, that was just bad technique. I was thinking too much. So you don't think about your technique when you're doing one rep. Hopefully your muscle memory takes over. And so what I was thinking as I was lifting was I need to get more hips into the lift, which caused me to not do it right. All right, there we go. At least we got it. Now I know there's technique in bench press, some. Keep your elbows tucked in, don't bring your arms wide, things like that. But man, the technique in Olympic lifting, so many little points. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of technique in every lift, but bench is boring. Bench is so boring. I mean, who else agrees or disagrees? Prove me wrong. Bench is so boring. You just sit there doing sets of Instagram between sets, and curls are boring. It's so boring. Whereas this, I'm constantly moving. I love it. All right, 275. Should be a piece of cake. I'm not gonna try power. We're gonna do a full. I missed on 255. I was just trying to do power and threw off my technique. Oh, 275. I tried not to go below parallel, but goal is just to use good technique and get it up. All right, 275. Piece cake. Here we go. 275. Pinky came out. Come on, Pinky. Kind of pressed my right arm out, but that's okay. I think I might have been above parallel. But the big thing I'm excited about is I have not injured my leg again. 6 weeks ago, injured it very bad. I couldn't even bend it. So praise the Lord. All right, 275 was good. Okay, we're doing 280. No, should I do? So yesterday I went from 275 to 295. Missed it. I was thinking maybe I should go to 285, but now I'm thinking, should I just do 290? It's only 5 more pounds. It's not gonna feel much different. I think I should, because that felt pretty good. Here we go. My favorite is 1 rep maxing. Heavy 1 rep. All right, so that was 285. Put on 290. Screw you, bar. Well, no. No, I shouldn't say that. Screw you, body. You do what I tell you to do. I don't care if you don't feel good. I'm in charge, body, not you. Yes, I talk to myself. Not crazy at all, but in my brain, like, it's kind of funny. This is literally the things I say to myself when I'm not going live, like just thinking it out. All right, here we go. All right, 290. And totally redeem yourself. Let's do it. $290. That was a good pull. Come on, pinky, get up there. That jerk was off, but still got it. The clean felt really good. My pinky came out, which makes it harder on you, because then you have to re-rack it. So much easier if you don't have to fiddle fart around with that. All right. Hey, did better than yesterday. And totally redeem yourself. That was from Dumb and Dumber. Should I do 295 or 300? What do you guys think? $295 or 300? What do you think? Drop me a comment. What should I do? And if you do leave a comment, I won't see it. I'll see it maybe after the fact, but. All right, 300. So a 5-pound jump from 290 to 295. Like, that felt really good. The clean, I was forward on the clean, so I didn't get it upright. I'm waiting until my breath comes down. So I feel really good. Somebody's really yelling somewhere. I don't know if you can hear that, but I can. All right, 295. 280, no, 290 felt really good. No, yes and no. Just do it. All right, we're doing 290. No, what am I thinking? 290. I just did 290. We're doing 300. We're doing 300. I need to totally redeem myself from being terrible yesterday. Oh, yeah, I see these younger bucks over there. They're fun. And so they definitely fill up the gym with loud noises. I don't complain. You know how loud I am dropping all these weights? I think the more the merrier. Gym is packed. But good. Good. Everybody's here to see me do 300. I'm just kidding. It's totally joking. Nobody pays attention to me. Like, I don't know if you can see in the mirror, but nobody's around me. There's a dude doing the hip thruster things. Everybody else is far away from me. Maybe I stink. Maybe I, actually smell bad. Oh well. At least I get a lift in peace. All right, 300. Let's try it. Got 290. Let's do it. 300. Big pull. Focus. Big pull. Bring the bar back. Fast elbows. Oh, I went in my head. Got in my head. I got a little lightheaded when I was pulling it up. I was breathing too much. It felt good. Okay, stop being dumb. That was one terrible attempt. If it was a competition, that would have been an attempt. But then I'd have more adrenaline, so maybe I would have got it. So my one rep is 315 clean and jerk, 325 clean, separately 325 jerk. Never done strung together, but let's just try it. Okay, you got it. Big pull, 300. Nope, I don't want to hurt myself. Suck. Well, at least I got 290. And then I could come back tomorrow. That's what I'm gonna do, everybody. I'm gonna grab my, so because I'm going to Japan on, nobody's behind me, so I can put the camera here. Because I'm going to Japan on, let me turn it this way. There we go. You can see nobody's behind me. It's because I stink, huh? Because I physically smell. I don't, but maybe it's what, maybe I'm nose blind. But I'm going to Japan on Friday, so I figure, hey, I can lift as much as I want, do 1 rep max every single day. So I got 250 today, 290 on snatch, 290 clean and jerk, wussed out on 300. But hey, we're having fun. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Another 1 rep max day. See ya.